Hey, what's up, people? What's up? What's up?
Hey,
What's up?
y'all.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey. It is Wednesday night, 9 o'clock. Don't act like you don't know. It is Wednesday, 9 o'clock. I'm going to need you to come on because we got
What's
it
up,
tonight. I always say
It's
that.
gonna be a good conversation tonight, as usual. It's
I
always the
always
same.
say we got good conversation.
Good conversation
I
tonight.
always say that. But guess what? Tonight we got good conversation.
And listen,
So
we need
come
y'all to
on.
share. Oh, I need to get on here and share.
Like, what you doing? Like, I don't see nothing going on this iPad like you
Share.
normally do.
Share.
Like, come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all, come on now. Come on. Come on. Hey, Gino. Oh, I need to talk to him, don't I?
Yeah.
Yep. I need to talk to you, Gino. Hey. Y'all, come on. Y'all, come on. It is Wednesday night, 9 o'clock. This is what we do, sheltered in with the Nightons. Honey, we're not sheltered in anymore.
Yeah, we are.
We still sheltered in? Are y'all still sheltered in? Let us know if y'all are still sheltered in where you're watching us from. Like, as you're coming on, tell us where you're watching us from and let us know if you're still sheltered in.
Oh, there we go.
That's kind of interesting to know. Yeah, because we came up with this because we were sheltered in. And now some of us are moving out and about. So, there y'all go. I see y'all coming on. Hello! It is Wednesday night, sheltered in with the Nightons because it is 9 o'clock. Y'all know how we do. We keep it real, raw, and relevant.
I gotta send it over.
So, make sure as you're coming on that you're telling us where you're watching us from. Listen, y'all had some comments. What's today? Wednesday. So, y'all had some comments Sunday. Some of y'all real silly. I just want to go and tell y'all that. Listen, y'all had us cracking up because some of y'all are just so silly and so much fun. So we appreciate you guys putting your comments in as you guys are watching the show with us.
I'm gonna send it to the church.
You gonna share it to the church, honey?
Church folk need to hear this.
So listen, as you guys are coming on, tell us where you guys are watching us from and make sure you're hitting that share button. That's right. We want to make sure that you are sharing with other people because you might know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who needs to see this. So make sure that you are sharing.
Share.
Listen.
We need to get Gino and Sheila for the thing.
What thing? Yes. Oh yeah.
I'll call
yeah.
afterwards.
We'll call Gino. We're gonna call y'all after this is over because we need y'all to do something. So listen, it's Sheltered In with the Nightons. It's Wednesday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Listen, we keep it real, raw, and relevant, and we are here to entertain, inspire, and to give you information because, like we always say, we're not experts.
We're experienced.
Just experience. And we want to share our experience with you. So make sure that as you're coming on, you are sharing. Make sure you're telling us where you guys are watching us from. We have people who are watching us from Hawaii. Yes. And we've had Korea and we've had, where else did we have somebody? Somewhere everywhere. We just appreciate you guys watching. California, A. That's right. We've had some people watching us from California, A. New York. We appreciate everybody that chimes in and just wants to come and spend 60 minutes with us and just hear how we...
I'm sharing. That's why I got my head down.
How we do life together. That might be what we need to do how to do life together. So thank you guys for watching us. Thank you guys for sharing. We are located in Georgia, so we appreciate you guys watching us from your respective places. So tonight's topic, listen. I always say our topics are the bomb. I say that every time we come on. But tonight we got a good topic for you. As always, ladies, listen, we got some good stuff for you. Big brother LK gonna be dropping some knowledge. This is the big brother we all wish we had when we started dating. Like, he be dropping knowledge on us. Them knowledge nuggets be coming in handy. We be like, doggone. So we just appreciate you guys watching us and sharing this time with us. And then putting your comments in. Yeah, y'all be having group discussions with y'all self. Like, hey girl, I'm
sharing. That's why my head is down. Don't bother me. Don't mind me. I'm just sharing.
Y'all be having group discussions with yourselves. So we appreciate you guys just spending this time together, how we get connected and love on each other and share our experience with each other. So we appreciate it. So I'm about to go live on IG because I know they feel neglected because I've been sitting here spending all this time with you. So we just hit the button. So let's welcome our IG family. Hey, IG, welcome to the family. It's Sheltered In with the Nightons. It's 9 o'clock on Wednesday. So we just appreciate everybody spending time with the Nightons as we get ready for tonight's topics. Ladies, we got some good information from you. And dudes, listen, we are not going to leave you out. We want to make sure that we get it all in. Listen, even though we talk about relationships and everything of that nature, we want you guys to walk away empowered. We want you to walk away with information. We want you to walk away inspired. We want you to just be able to live a life that's so fulfilling to you, because we enjoy doing life together. We are by no means perfect, are we?
No.
Okay. But here's what we learned. We've learned that as you get older and you start sharing information with other people don't feel as isolated because they realize they're going through some of the same stuff.
Thing.
So we're here to share our experience with you, and we hope that what we share with you, open, honest, real, raw, and relevant, listen, we hope that it helps you. We hope that it empowers you. We hope that it entertains you, because we are some fun people to be around. So,
Are we?
yes, I think we are. Don't you think we are?
Yes.
I think we kind of cute too. Ain't we cute? Don't y'all think we cute? I think we cute. Anyway, all right, so y'all ready to get started? You shared enough? We ready to get rolling?
I've shared enough. I'm ready to roll now. Y'all have my undivided attention, okay?
All right. So,
Okay.
I'm not sure who's on tonight because I don't have my glasses
Hey,
on.
is Justin on? Okay, I need to find
Justin's
Justin
on?
first. I need to find
Okay.
Justin. If Justin ain't on, I ain't starting.
Oh, see, y'all better inbox. Somebody better hit Justin.
Justin is not on, I'm not starting.
Reese says we're very cute. What's up, Reese? Okay, so, hey Sheila, listen, y'all need to watch. Y'all need to hit Facebook up and look at Gino and
Tell
Sheila
Chelsea.
Calvin. They are amazing.
Reese,
So,
Patricia,
Edwin is on,
What's
so we
up,
want to make
Lee?
sure that you guys are.
Tallahassee,
Who's
Lee
our
Miller.
stenographer tonight?
Who's our stenographer?
Do we
Where's
have
Nicole?
Do we have
Is
an
Nicole
official
Holmes on here tonight?
stenographer?
Anyway, we're good. We got plenty of them.
All right, so listen. Make sure that Tamika's on. Tamika's
on.
our
Okay,
stenographer.
okay,
All right,
Tamika.
Tamika.
And Karen, good stenographer too.
So y'all make sure y'all put our information in for us. Yes.
I'm leaning.
Last week we had a young lady who inboxed us asking us what our cash out was, so we started putting. Nicole said she's here. What's up, Nicole? So asked us about our cash app, and we had not even thought about a cash app. We were like, what? So make sure our cash app is up, people. We appreciate you guys for that.
And
make
we don't
sure.
beg for no money now. Don't do that.
Don't
We
do that.
Don't ask for no money.
Yeah, we're not asking, but we're putting it up because it was asked of us. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Also, make sure if it's Love It'll Last, give me the book. I'm gonna do the book before we get off because I want y'all to see this beautiful book. That's right. Don't tell him I told you. Don't tell him I told you. He giving away 2 books.
I'm giving away 2 books again tonight
He gonna give away 2 books tonight.
to my interactive crowd.
All right. So if it's Love It'll Last, 2 books will be going out tonight. So let's get started because it is already 10 after. Am I right?
Is it 10?
Is it 10 after?
Gino got the big 60 coming up.
What?
Okay. The big
All right.
60.
So
Happy coming up birthday.
here we go.
I beat you to it.
Thanks, Nicole. Yep, the book is If It's Love It'll Last. So here we go. How many of you wished if you had a rewind button that you could go back in time and do some things differently? Like you would really love to have a rewind button. And if you like me, there's some stuff in your past you just wish you could
go away.
erase, like it didn't exist. So, with that being said, I know Nicole says me. Yes, there's some things. Listen, I've made some mistakes. I've made some that have left some scars. Listen, I got journals. I got so many journals in there that I've written in that if anybody broke into the house and started reading those journals, my God, y'all would look at me like, what in the world? I'm saying all that to say this. Ladies, if we would think of ourselves differently,
Yes.
and if we would see ourselves differently, and if we would fashion ourselves in very different ways, I promise you we will begin to get some different results. But here's the problem with us ladies. Now I can only speak for us ladies because I've been one.
I'm listening.
I'm still one. I'm still growing. Listen, some of those scars that we have, we keep pulling back and picking at them, and they keep opening back up.
Wow.
Some of them are closed, and they're ready for us to move on. But when we see something, we smell something, we look at something, we think about something, we reminisce about something. What ends up happening? We start opening up some old scars. So tonight, Big Brother LK and I are going to share with you some things that we want to be able to give you to help you move forward. So you don't keep looking at those same scars. Listen,
Yes.
not as something negative, but looking at those scars and saying, I survived that and now I can move forward. Does that make sense?
Yes,
I survived. It's a battle scar. It's something that you can look at and go, yep, I did that, I've done it, and you know what? I'm ready to move on from it. But when you keep rotating, when you keep coming back to the same old stuff, you keep getting the same old results. So tonight, we are going to kill it. We are going to close that scar so that you can't go back and you can't bring it back up.
So listen, I appreciate everybody coming on tonight. Elder Willis from the BLC family.
All right.
Danielle Walker and Miss Smith and all of you good people. Thank y'all for coming on. So listen, if you can do me one quick favor. I'm asking one small favor. We have a lot of information tonight, and the only thing I want you to do is just start a watch party or hit the share button. One of the two. Either one you want to choose.
Come on
Start
now.
a watch party
Hit the button.
or hit the share button.
Hit the button.
Start
Hit the
watch
share button.
party
Hit the
or
share
hit
button.
the share
Wait,
button.
where's the share button?
Either one.
Share button.
One of the
Hit
two.
the share button.
It's okay. I just want the information to get out to the people.
Yes.
Not trying to become no Facebook star or anything like that.
We just want to share
this information to get to the people. So let me get started. I want to start here. I wanted to go back in time for a little bit because, again, the title for tonight is Women Take a Stand and the Men Will Stand Up.
Come on now.
Something on that line. That's what it says.
Women take a stand
and the men will stand up.
Come on
so
now.
let me go back to days of old. And what I mean by days of old, back in a few years ago, not a whole long time ago, but
not
a few
too long
years
ago.
What would happen generally is that most times men would get to meet the family before they even thought about taking the girl out. Will y'all agree with me on that? Show some love if that was the truth. I'm talking about, I don't care how old you are.
Yep.
You know back in the day where men, for the most part, would meet the parents or meet the siblings or somebody before they took the girl out.
My daddy used to say I need to look him in his eyes.
Yeah, and so here we are in 2020, and it didn't just happen this year. It's been some years that I will honestly say that I don't know where it took a detour. I don't know where it happened or how it happened or when it happened.
Okay.
But nowadays, women are at a point where they just go out with guys and they have not met your brother, have not met your daddy, have not met your mama, whoever the case. I don't care how old you are.
Or even your friends for that matter.
Or either your friends
they
for that
met
matter.
nobody that you belong to.
And so what has happened is that men have stopped taking a stand. Catch this now. Write this in the comments. I feel some stuff coming already.
Come on now. I feel it.
Men have stopped taking a stand because women have lowered their standards. That was good right there. I don't care what y'all say. I know that was good. I'm going to say it again. Mr. Edwin Willis,
There's nothing in here but
Edwin Willis, we listen.
More.
There was nobody going to go take, if I had a daughter especially.
I need to take a drink off
As a matter of fact, when my son, I used to tell my son, no, I need to meet this girl. I need to know who she is. Because nowadays we're living in a different day, a different time.
Yeah, but you need to go back and get that quote again.
What'd I say?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to need you to go.
I'm going to go. So, the reason why, thank you for telling me to go back to the
go
quote.
circle around for that quote now.
The quote said again.
Because I need to drop the mic on that. Go ahead.
The reason why men have stopped taking a stand is because women have lowered their standards. And I know y'all say not all women, and I know I'm not saying all women, I'm not saying all men, but most of them. Yes, and let me tell you why I say that. Because now, women, for instance, not just, let's go both, male and female. There are some crazy women out here, and there are some crazy men out here.
Special.
And the thing about it is, we've got to get to the place of upping our standards again to make sure that when your standards are upped, the men will stand up. Because you are the one, I'm saying ladies, you are the ones who actually will allow a man to either stand or not stand. And it all stems from whether or not you hold on to your standards.
Come on
because
now.
most times what we have done as women, we have lowered our standards, we have lowered our expectations, and we wonder why men aren't standing up being men in our lives.
Come on
now. Let me go a little further because something else
That's
just
good
hit me.
already.
Hear
like,
me good, ladies.
Like I'm ready to close the book and
Hear
just close
me good.
the showdown.
Hear me good, ladies. Hear me good. In my day,
okay.
you know, when I was coming up, we had three choices when we were coming up. We had three choices. This is how it was back in the day, and I really wish we'd get back to that. So back in my day, and I'm young. I'm still young. I just look, you know, I look
Ain't he
younger.
cute? He's so cute. Isn't he?
So listen.
He's so cute.
So listen. Back in my day, we had three choices. Our choices were: one, either you go to college,
right?
Either you go get a trade.
Yep.
No, take it back. Take it back. It was either you go to college.
Yep.
Either you go to the military.
Yep.
Or either you get your own place.
That's it.
Those are the only three options we had.
If those were your three, raise your hand.
If those are your three, raise your hand.
Those were my three,
You had three.
Yep.
You're going to college, you're going to the military, or you're getting out of here. 18. Graduation, that was it. There was no more. The expectation was you're out.
Done.
When we get you out of high school, you're done. Either you go to college, you go to military, or you get on your own.
That's it.
Well, so I graduated some years ago. 1978 to be exact. And I graduated in June. Graduation in New York was in June. I graduated June, even though I got out of school in January because we were able to get out early because we had all of our credits. I was just smart like that. I'm sorry. So I got out in January, but in June, I actually was on a flight going to California with me and my cousin, Frankie Knighton. We were on a flight going to California. 1978, we were going actually to live in California because at that time, my cousin Bill, who was like the main man for all of the fellas, he was in California and he had a job at an aircraft place, I believe it was. He said, y'all come out here, man, I'll get you a job. Okay. So we went out to California, June of 1978, and out there about maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks, my cousin Frankie was in love, and I hope his girlfriend at the time, she's married now too, is on here. I would call her name. He was like, man, let's go back home, man. I miss my girl, man. I miss my girl. So we flying back to New York, and we got our own place. We got a place together for a little while.
So you didn't fly back to New York and go back home to your mom and dad?
No, I didn't go back home to my mom and daddy.
Oh, okay.
So that's the point I'm trying to make here. So the point I'm making is when I came back home at 18, I had my own place.
Right.
Now you might ask, where are you going with this? Here's what I mean, ladies, by you have dropped your standards.
Okay.
Back in the day, men had their own places. Now, because you've lowered your standards, they spend more time at your house than at their own house.
Ouch.
So the question becomes, why can't you spend all that time over his house if he likes you like that?
Ouch.
Y'all listening to me? I'm trying to drop some nuggets tonight. So listen. So because you dropped your standards, now he's over to your house. He's sucking up your air. He's running your bills up. He's eating your food. You cooking for him. You're doing all of that. And the question becomes, what else is he bringing to the table? Why can't he? As a matter of fact, let's go a little further. And if he don't have a house, you already know he ain't responsible.
My God.
Are y'all listening to me? I'm trying to help you because the title tonight is Women Take a Stand and the Men Will Stand Up. You can't keep blaming the man when you drop your standards. Number one, if he ain't got no place of his own to stay, you don't need him.
My God. So you know what? Our subject,
I'm on a roll tonight. I don't care what y'all say.
Touches on what Steve Harvey's Strawberry Letter was about this morning.
What was this Strawberry Letter? I didn't listen.
Listen, the Strawberry Letter this morning is exactly what we're talking about. I'm sorry, not the Strawberry Letter. It was the prank phone call. Prank phone call. And it was so funny because nephew Tommy called a woman. And she's going to work every single day in, day out. She's up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and she's going to work. She's getting her hustle on. She's doing what she needs to do. The man is at home with the children. Now, he's at home because he lost a job, okay? He's at home. But the prank was that nephew Tommy called acting like he was the husband of a woman that the woman's husband was messing with. So, as Tommy's going through the prank, trying to make it seem like their two spouses are having an affair, the woman that he called pranking on started getting mad. And she's saying, that joker, blankety blankety blank, that joker, he didn't have nothing when I met him, blankety blank blank, and he ain't got nothing now. He ain't all that now. I'm just with him. He ain't bringing nothing to the table. So here she is, still in this marriage, lowered her standards, trying to stay with a man that she just really just blew. I'm talking about, it was awful the way she was talking about him on that prank phone call this morning. But that goes straight in line with what you're talking about now. We've lowered our standards so that we can be in a relationship that doesn't even bring out the best in us.
Right. So let me ask a question now. I think I've calmed down a little bit now because I got a little, my voice gets raised because I get excited,
When he get excited,
So here's the question I want to ask you ladies. I want to ask you ladies this. Because when we talk about take a stand, let me just put this phrase out here first. Unless a man is staying at home because he's saving to buy a house or something of that measure, and he's still staying at home with his mama, and he's at least, well, I'll say it like this, unless he's in college or saving for a house or just home on break from the military, and you take him in, you have lowered your standards. I don't care if you get mad at me. I'm just telling you the truth. If you know he's staying at the house, his mama, he's staying at home with his mama. He's 27, 32, 35.
And according to Steve, you shouldn't be over 20-something staying at home with your mama.
Listen to me. I don't have a problem with a young lady staying home.
Right.
I told my daughter.
She's supposed to be covered.
My daughter, she's 27. She's 27. I said, you stay here until marriage. Until you get married. Stay here till you get married. It's okay.
Period.
It's okay.
You stay here until marriage.
Yeah.
Period.
Unless you just get extremely rich, then you will get out of here. I understand that. I can see a woman.
No, we just built our house in the back.
Yeah, right. So here's my point I'm making. If a man, I can't even call him a man. He's just a grown boy. If he's still staying at home,
not a grown boy.
You're just wasting your time. Listen to me now. If you can't go over to his house,
right,
but he's always over to your house, sucking up your air, eating up your food,
right.
You lower your stand. I know
laying in your bed.
I know you don't want to hear it because just say ouch. Just say ouch. If I'm talking to you, just say ouch. Now, unless you can give me a valid reason why a grown man is still at home with his mama that I can go along with, then I'll be okay with that.
Type it in there if you got a reason why.
The problem is too many of you women are letting men live with you. Now I ain't trying to be funny or nothing. Some of y'all on Section 8 taking a chance on losing your house, saying you ain't got no man standing there, and you know all his clothes there. You taking a chance on losing your Section 8 for a man. Are you crazy? Because he ain't got nowhere to go.
So wait a minute.
So he wants you to get the place. No. Let him get if his credit ain't no good, then doggone it, you don't need him anyway.
So let me make sure I got this right.
Oh gosh, I feel like talking tonight.
Because he is on fire. He is on fire. So let me make sure I got this right.
Get it right.
You're saying to us that the reason men aren't doing more than what they should be doing is because we, as women, have lowered our standards so that we can be in relationships and not be lonely.
Right. Now, Sheila Wellington, Sheila Calvin, listen, you have hit the nail on the head. I'm 100% with you on that. That's why I said if there's another reason that I can go along with, I'll do it. Now, that's why I say we're not experts. We're just experienced. And so I believe in still learning. So she says this. She says, if he's at home, taking care of his mama, helping to pay the bills because she can't really do it, that's a valid reason.
That's a valid reason.
All day long.
That's a valid reason.
Now, you ain't going to give me much more than that now. I'm sorry, but that's about the only one I'm going to go with. If the mom is struggling and she can't get out and do what she needs to do, then a man needs to be there to take care of his mama. Thank you, Sheila, because you have helped me to understand that there are some exceptions. There's always exceptions to the rule, and that's a great exception. Help mama now. Help mama, she's struggling now. Be at the house taking care of mama, take care of the bills, whatever the case may be.
So can I put a pin right there?
Put a pin right there. I'm talking tonight.
So here's the thing. Ladies, let's be truthful now. Because some men have said, oh, my mama stay with me. But the truth of the matter is
he's staying with his mama.
He's staying with his mama. So you need to make sure that even when you go visit with mama, that somehow, some way, you finding out whose house that really is. Because that has happened.
So listen now, I'm saying this. I appreciate all these fellas.
She would say she ain't got nothing else.
Yeah. Hey, Elder Willis, man, you own it, man. You know I've always liked Elder Willis. He's a kung fu fighter. But anyway, but listen to me now. And like Elder Willis said, and at home playing on your computer, playing on your children PlayStation,
playing on that PlayStation. While everybody at school and everybody at work, he's still at your house.
He's dropping you off. Come closer now. He dropping you at work because you ain't got no car. Do y'all? He's dropping you off at work because he don't have a car. Are you crazy?
My God. And then won't come pick you back up.
And then you talking about you ain't lowering your standard. I'm trying to help y'all tonight. Now
he ain't coming to pick you up because he had to go get a haircut.
I haven't even got started good yet. Y'all better
saying.
share this now because I'm trying to help these women now. Y'all continue to blame these men. Blame yourself because you lowered your standards.
My God.
Now let me get to the meat of my conversation. Share this now because I'm ready to go into some deep stuff. Not deep as in deep, but just some good stuff that's gonna help. Share the page where you start a watch party. I'm finna start a watch party myself. Let me start one right quick.
So listen, I got a question, honey, because you know this is big brother LK, and we get to ask him questions like, you know, these are the questions we want to ask when we were dating to begin with. So, you know, women want to respect their men.
Okay.
Women want to be in a relationship where they can respect the man that they're in the relationship with. But what do you do when he's not showing up the way you want him to show up?
Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean he ain't showing up?
Like he ain't doing the things we need him to do so we can respect him.
Let's say it like this. I don't know what happened, but anyway, we good. That's fine.
He got a little distracted here on the iPad.
Yeah, the iPad kind of threw me off. I don't know. I think it's a watch party. I don't know. Yeah, it's a watch party.
Okay.
So listen, so I just want to make sure I had it right. So say that question one more time because I got thrown off right here. I want to make sure we're good. Share this page now. I just started a watch party. I got people coming on the watch party. Let's go. Say what you said.
I have to give him a minute on the iPad.
Come on.
You good now?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
good. Let's go.
So what do we do as women
It's hot in
when
here
it's
I ain't talking about me. I'm saying this conversation.
Okay. I thought he was having a hot flash. Okay.
No.
So what do we do as women when we want to respect the men? We want him to show up, and we feel like if we do the things that we need to do, maybe he'll start elevating. Maybe he'll start showing up and doing what we need him to do. So oftentimes what ends up happening is that women get out of their character.
Okay.
What they should be doing as women. So let me give you an example. We gave the example of you opening your house to a man who ain't got a home. But I've known some women to even go as far as to give their man some money so that he can go do the things he needs to do.
Okay.
And so to me, those roles are now getting reversed.
Oh, there's no question. That's the problem.
Right. So now she wearing the boxer shorts instead of the lingerie she should be wearing.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So what do we do as women? Give us an idea of how we should be approaching our relationships when we've already gone too far.
Well, you know, the thing about it is once you've started, the phrase says, don't start anything you're not going to continue.
That's
and the
good.
problem is for the past, I'd probably say at least 15 years. For the past at least 15 years, women have, I'm not saying all women, but a lot of women have lowered their standards so much until men know they can go and find somebody that they don't have to worry about standards with. Oh. And so the problem is,
did y'all get that?
It's hard for a man to get to the place of really upping his standards, not his standards, but taking a more greater stand in a woman's life when women have made it so easy for him to not even have to worry about a standard. Because if a woman says today, you know what, I'm done, I'm not letting you come over here and stay on my house no more, you have to get your own place, he gonna be like, okay, fine. I'll go find another person who ain't got no standards and I'll stay with them.
Right.
So the point I'm making is we have made it so difficult. When I say we, women have made it so easy rather for men to just go somewhere else because they have lowered their standards. So for instance, a man doesn't have a car. Now if a man, anybody can fall on hard times.
Sure, we're not saying that type of situation.
I'm not saying that. I'm
but
saying
when the norm
that the norm for a man is to stay with a woman. The norm for a man is to use her car. And here's the thing: when you get to the point where you continue to allow that to happen, what ends up happening is he's going to expect that from the next person. And if the next person is asking for more than what he has been used to giving out or doing or whatever, then he'll just move on to the next person because there's always one out of three that's going to let him do it.
Right. Because he goes from living with his mama to living in your house.
Right.
Because he ain't got nowhere. So now he's manipulating you. Yeah, he's manipulating you, telling you things like, baby, you know I want to marry you. I just got to wait till I get my money right because I want to give you the wedding that you deserve. Man. So now you listening to that you listening to the manipulation, and so you get excited based on what you hear and not based on what you see. So now you go from his mama's house, he goes from his mama's house to your house.
So let me just ask you ladies a question real quick. The topic for tonight is women take a stand and the men will stand up. Mm-hmm. So I want to ask a question to y'all ladies tonight. I've been a man for 60 years. I look good, don't I? Tell the truth. Don't I look good to be 60? If it wasn't for this gray hair, I'd probably look like I'm about 45. That's neither here nor there. My question to you is, how come it has become so normal for you to just let the man stay at your house all the time? Since when has it become normal for him to spend all his time at your house, but he don't have anywhere for you to spend time with him at his house? Wow. Since when has it become so normal, so, you know what I'm saying, so, come on, now y'all help me with this.
Because men know women are desperate. Because women, we give off a scent when we desperate. Remember, we talked about that. So when men smell that desperation, they know what words to say to manipulate you to doing what they need you to do. So they're not interested in committing to you. They just interested in using you as a resource.
So listen to me, ladies. Listen to me now. Think about it for a second now. You sitting there.
And we ain't bashing all men.
I'm not bashing no men.
Tell them that. You got men watching, honey. You got men watching. Tell them.
Listen, I got mature men like Edwin Willis who's agreeing with what I'm saying because it's true. We understand. We come out of that age where we understand a man supposed to be a man. A man's supposed to stand up and he be the one providing the place. And here's the other part that I want to ask you. If he's good enough to live with you, how come you ain't good enough for him to marry you?
Oh my!
I just want to throw that out. I'm trying to
take a stand. Make sure y'all put that in there.
I'm gonna repeat that one more time. If he's good enough to live with you, how come you're not good enough for him to marry you? Because you lowered your standard.
That's some good stuff right there.
So now we got this cultural thing going on in our culture where we just live together.
Yeah.
But if you good enough for him to live with you, well, he don't want to get, no, it's me. It's me. I know y'all ladies saying that kind of foolishness now. I don't want to be married. Okay. You boo-boo the fool, too. I'm sorry. I didn't even say that. I'm sorry.
Men will only elevate to the level of your expectation.
That's it.
That's it. Men will only elevate to the level of your expectation.
Women got the nerve to say, well, I haven't been married before. I just like my space. I don't want nobody in my space all the time. No, it's because you've been hurt and you feel like you're gonna get hurt again. But most women want to be married. Y'all stop playing.
Exactly.
Stop playing.
That's the lie we tell ourselves when we've been hurt and we put a wall up to make sure we don't get hurt again. Yeah.
I don't want to be married.
You want to be married.
You want to have sex every day or every week or every month. Well, I'm sorry. So listen, let me just give this to you now. Listen, write this down in the comments. Or write this down on your notepad or your journal. If y'all would just learn to listen to me, I'm talking about to the ladies now. If y'all would just learn to
listen to your big brother. What I be telling y'all.
Because I played them games. I'm telling you.
You played the game?
Everybody plays the fool sometimes. And no exception to the rules. That's what the song said. Now, that's what the song said. So listen. Women, here's your issue.
Okay.
Most times you date out of three ways, okay?
Okay.
Most times you date out of 3 ways. I need you to write this down.
Y'all
write this in the comments now.
Y'all got it? 3 ways.
One of the first ways that women date is out of desperation.
Women date out of desperation.
I'm not saying all. A lot of times.
Not all.
I said like this. You're going to fall on one of these 3 categories. One of these 3 categories. Out of desperation.
Women date out of desperation.
Women date out of instant gratification.
Women date
I'll come back and get all of them. I'll break them down. It's no problem.
Okay.
Should I say 3 or 4? And women date out of also, no, it's 4 ways. Let's do 4.
Okay.
So women date out of number 1. What did I say number 1 was?
Desperation.
Desperation. Secondly, they date out of, what did I say number 2 was? Instant gratification.
Instant gratification.
Number 3, they date out of frustration.
Yeah.
And here's number 4. I just got to give you number 4. I like number 4. Most times, every woman falls into this category. You end up dating out of a lack of information. Ooh. That was good right there. Ooh. I'm going to sit up for that one. I like that myself.
Yeah, I'm going to take a drink off that one because that was pretty good. That was a good one.
I like that. Okay, here we go. We're not boring at all. I know it. You ain't got to tell me. I know we're not boring. So listen, I'm going to say it again.
Okay.
Most times, women date out of number one, desperation.
Desperation.
Self-gratification.
Or gratification. Instant gratification.
Instant gratification.
They want to feel wanted.
Right. Thirdly, they date out of frustration.
Frustration.
Meaning rebounding from a marriage, rebounding from a relationship.
Frustrated. Yep.
Frustrated. Or you date out of a lack of information. Ooh, that was good.
Information.
Ooh, I make an ugly face on that one. Ooh, that was good. Lack of information.
You know you got to take us into all four of those.
I'm ready to deal with all of them
for
just a second or two.
Yep.
Number one, desperation.
Desperation. Now, you know we give off a scent when we're desperate, right?
I ain't going to say no woman. Most women don't like to be alone.
Right.
And as time goes on, Mother Nature, I'm getting older now. You know, this, that, and the other. All that stuff starts playing a role, start playing a part in your mind. Y'all share this video because I got some stuff coming at you in just a second. Share this video. I'm not saying nothing else till you share.
I see them sharing.
So listen. So here, seriously. So desperation.
Okay.
A lot of times women, you date out of desperation.
Yeah.
Desperate. You're desperate.
Desperate.
Not all. I'm saying some of y'all who watching me, you know you've been at a place where you've been desperate.
Right. You just going along.
You may not want to tell the truth, but you've been desperate. You've been desperate before.
Blind date. You just sitting there like, why am I even here? Desperation.
No, on one of them social media sites where you're looking for a man.
Oh.
One of them dating sites.
Oh.
I'm not saying nothing wrong with them. Not
okay.
saying that at all, but desperation.
Remember?
And then, secondly, you date out of instant gratification.
Instant gratification. You want to feel needed and wanted, right?
Want to feel needed and wanted. But let me go a little further with that, though.
Come
instant gratification is your hormones are racing.
Hey, stop talking about us.
Your hormones are racing.
Stop talking about us.
Your pleasure principle is speaking to you.
Hey, stop talking about us.
So you need to be gratified. You need gratification. And you need it now.
Okay.
So you go on 1 or 2, 3 dates, and you're all ready.
Candy store open.
Candy store open.
Wide open.
Candy store open.
Open for business.
Get this. Come and get it.
So we date out of desperation.
Desperation, instant gratification.
Instant gratification.
Frustration.
Frustration.
Now let me deal with frustration because I want to deal with this from a couple of angles.
Okay.
When I talk about frustration, the worst thing you can do, women or men,
okay.
is date on a rebound.
Yes.
Write that in the comments. The worst thing to do
on a rebound
is to date on a rebound.
Yes.
Now in basketball, a rebound is when a person misses and they get the ball coming back down. Rebound. You miss the shot and you grab it. So here's what you do. You miss in that last relationship and you want to find somebody else on the rebound. Or you get divorced and you want to prove that you can get another man or another woman.
God.
And I'm talking to the men now because men are great at that. They get out of one relationship and they get into another one on the rebound.
Excuse me. Sometimes they don't even get out of a relationship.
They don't. They're on the way out and they got somebody
there
already.
There you go. On the way out.
So here's my point I'm making. Here's my point. I'm trying to help y'all to share this now. That what ends up happening is that when you date out of frustration, when you date out of a sense of, I'm going to prove to them that I can get somebody.
Yeah.
You know?
I ain't got to be by myself.
And then don't let me talk about lack of information.
Woo.
God knows.
That's where I want you to go. That's where I want you to go.
Let me rub my head on this one.
Lack of information. I need y'all to write this down.
Lack of information.
This is where most women are.
Lack of information. What do you mean by lack of information? I'm glad you asked.
Yeah.
The reason why I say lack of information, do you know that most of y'all, and I'm talking to women and men.
Okay.
Most of y'all go on dates, don't know nothing about family structure, don't know if no mental health is back in the background, don't know if they don't have no information. Don't know how many children he got. Don't know that he had another family on another side of town.
You don't even know if he's running from the law.
Don't even know his name. You just know his name is John Doe. You just know he was born in Albany, Georgia.
Hopefully, if that's what
know,
the truth is.
You just know he been in Albany for 10 years, and he worked at Cooper Tire, and that ain't even here no more. So you believe all the hype that he tell you because you at a place.
Oh, I like this one.
Where you
he own his own business, but can't tell you nothing about the business. Well, you know, I just got my own business.
Listen to me tonight. Let me see who's talking to me.
I love it.
Only thing I'm trying to do is help us understand lack of information. So let me add this up, right? So women and men. This is bilateral. Goes both ways.
Both ways.
So listen to me good. When you date out of desperation,
okay,
guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen, when you date out of desperation, when you date out of instant gratification, when you date out of frustration, and when you date out of a lack of information, the only thing it's going to lead to is complication.
Okay, he just dropped the mic right there.
Drop the mic on that right there.
Okay,
I'm going to say it again.
Listen.
Let me get it out one more time. When you date out of desperation,
did y'all hear that?
When you date out of instant gratification, when you date out of frustration, and God knows when you date out of a lack of information, the only thing that's going to lead to is complication.
Come on now.
Let me ask a question. Let me get closer. Come closer. Listen, Linda, listen.
Can y'all hear him? Okay.
Can't you just be honest and say that I have been making the same mistakes over and over again? Tell the truth now.
If that has happened to you,
tell the
just
truth.
Raise your hand.
You dated out of desperation. You dated out of instant gratification. You dated out of frustration, and you dated out of a lack of information, and the only thing you got was complication.
Hi, my name is Tracy, and I've been in a complication.
Y'all better listen to. If y'all would just take heed to what I tell you, I promise you'll be better. So here you are. You need to up your standards so that the men can stand up. So let me tell you what you need to do tonight for those who aren't married.
Come on now. This last few minutes, tell us, big brother.
Put them out.
Oh my! Straight to the point.
I'm just kidding. The one thing I want to say: analyze. Matter of fact, I got some more Asians. I studied the rhyming dictionary. Analyze your situation.
Yes, that's good now.
Get you some new expectations. Listen, I ain't got no notes.
And then he gonna ask me what he just said. Analyze your situation.
Analyze your situation.
Get you some more
expectations. And in your relationships, you'll bring about better manifestation.
Come on now, and you will bring about better manifestation.
Did y'all hear what I just said right there? No, I don't have notes. It comes off the top of my head. I'm sorry. So I'm going to say it again if I can remember it.
That's good right now.
What was my first one?
See.
I said, what was my first one for real?
Wait a minute.
Did y'all put it on there? I can't remember what I said. I'm sorry. Oh, I said, analyze. I can't remember. Analyze your situation. Change your expectations, and you'll see a better manifestation. That's what happens when you don't have no notes. I'm sorry. So listen. Listen. Let me come back now. Come on back.
Bring it back in.
Come on back.
Bringing it back in.
We just trying to keep it exciting. Trying to keep it exciting. This is the real us. This is how we are all the time.
Okay.
The reason why I said women take a stand. Mm-hmm. Is that what it is? Women take a stand
so
and the men will stand up.
Yeah.
Is because if you don't change, listen to me now. If you don't change your expectations, I promise you, you're gonna always run into complications.
Right.
That's about the best I can tell you.
And a complication is simply this: anything that does not make you happy, and you're not prepared to have a conversation about it to improve the outcome, the manifestation, that's going to be a complication. Here's the thing. Relationships are not complicated. When you ask somebody, how's your relationship? Oh, it's complicated. That's not a relationship. True relationships are not complicated.
I wish to God y'all would hear what I'm saying tonight. Only thing I'm trying to do is really help us. Mm-hmm. What I tell y'all, listen to me now. I have played probably every game that you can think of.
Really now?
Yeah, I played it all. I played every game.
Interesting.
I was just low key at what I did.
Okay, interesting.
Listen, I knew what to say. What I said last week. I know when to say it. I knew how to say it.
How to say it.
I knew where to say it. I knew
who to say it to.
I knew who to say it to. And so the only thing I'm doing now that I got older.
That's right.
Is literally I'm just trying to help nurture and birth better relationships. Yeah. And I'm gonna say it to the women again. Do not allow yourself to continue to stay at a place where your standards are not at a place where they need to be.
Right.
I'm saying to you, find you a capable, stable man who has his own place. He has his own thing going on. He don't need to borrow your car. He don't need to come suck up all your air conditioning, eat up all your food, and he ain't helping you with your kids. He ain't helping you pay no. He might help you pay your bill, pay a bill or two. He may help do that because he's saving about $800 or $900 a month. So he'll give you 2 or 3 so you can hush.
You know what?
He'll give you $200 or $300 so you can hush. He still go to Club 540.
But that's still you lowering your expectations.
There's no question. Listen, if he gonna stay at your house, tell him to pay all the rent.
Oh my.
I'm serious about it. If he gonna stay at your house, tell him to pay all the rent.
So now we're elevating our standards so he will begin to stand. Okay.
Because as long as you let him, and I'm not bashing men, I'm saying as long as you let him do it, he gonna do it.
Right.
Now let me just go to the Bible now, because I'm a pastor, I'm a preacher. Let me go to the Bible. Do you realize that when God decided that it was time for Adam to have somebody?
Okay.
I said this before. Adam had his own place. He was already working.
That's it.
He knew all about domestic duties. And here's the other part that you got to get. Eve was a helpmeet.
Okay.
Ladies, if you don't hear nothing else I say tonight, take this with you. I'm sitting up on this. Remember I said it. You look throughout the Bible. You can look at Ruth, the story of Ruth with Boaz and all them. Okay. And y'all be talking about, I'm waiting for my Boaz. But most of y'all dealing with them pole. Did I say it? I'm sorry. So listen to me now.
Bertisha, get him. Get him.
Talk about a Boaz. You put P.O. in front of that one. A pole.
Tamika, get him. Nicole, come on now.
Boaz. I ain't cuss. I said A-Z. So listen to me good, ladies. Okay. If you look throughout Scripture.
Okay.
Whenever there was a hookup between a man and a woman,
right?
Always notice this, especially. Ain't gonna say especially. Look at Ruth. You could look at Naomi, the Bible story in Ruth.
Okay.
Boaz out there, he says, "Ooh, who that woman right there?" Yeah. So watch this now. Here's the problem with you women. Y'all better get ready to write this quote down. I'm trying to save it. I'm trying to savor this quote because it's gonna light your fire. It's gonna light your fire. It's gonna light.
Come on, honey, bring it on.
This is biblical. Women, your problem is this. You don't understand that what you're looking for is company, but God never sends company. God sends help.
Stop it. You better say
Did you hear what I just said?
God does not.
See, y'all looking for company. If you want to know if he's God sent, God doesn't send company. God sends help. He sent help.
My God. Did y'all get that? God don't send company. God sends
Adam took care of Eve.
Come on now.
Read in the story of Ruth. Boaz took care of her. Did you hear what I just said?
My God.
That's y'all probably, you looking for company.
That's a quality crew.
God don't send company. God sends help. Drop that like it's hot. Bam. I'm trying to help y'all.
So, if your feeling's just a little hurt right now, just say ouch. Just say ouch. Because Big Brother LK is dropping it like it is straight hot up in here.
Listen to me now.
But this is the big brother you wish you had before you got involved in all these entanglements and complicated relationships that you've been in.
I'm going to say it again. Did y'all write that in the comments? God does not send company. God sends help.
That's it. God never sends
help
company.
you with
God
your
sends
bills.
help. That's right. Yep.
Help you with your children.
That's right.
Help you with domestic stuff around the house.
That's right.
That's what God
helps
sends.
you to grow into the
helps
person.
you to grow.
Yeah.
Helps you to become better.
Yeah.
Helps you to start that business. Helps you to bring the best out of you.
That's good stuff right there.
Ooh.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff right there now. You said a mouthful, honey. Listen,
I think I might want to close it down on that one.
If he's helping you tonight, if Big Brother LK helped you out, just show us some love up in here tonight. Listen, ladies, if you stand up, if you take a stand, ladies, I can't say this enough. If you take a stand, the men will stand up. But as long as we keep lowering our standards, listen, that joker gonna go sit down on us. So what we got to do, ladies, is stop being low-hanging fruit. And I know that's hard to do because sometimes we get so lonely. We just want some company. But listen, Big Brother LK said, God don't send company, God send help. So if he coming just to keep your bed warm, that's company. That ain't help. If he coming just to pay a bill, listen, that ain't company. That's company. That ain't help. If he's still sitting at your house and dropping you off at work and then going back to your house, sucking up all your air, eating up all your groceries and using your Wi-Fi like Nicole put up there, listen, that's company. That ain't help. God will not send company. God will send help. So what you doing, listen, this is what you doing. You trying to make company your husband. You trying to get company to give you a ring. You trying to make company permanent. And see, if you like me, company's only temporary. So I don't make company comfortable because company is only supposed to be temporary.
Oh, don't just skip over that. Say that again.
Listen, company is not permanent. Company is temporary. So just like company came in, company always has the option to leave. But when help comes in to make himself at home. Help comes in to give you a place. Help comes in to make things permanent. Help comes in to make things easier. Help comes in to make a stand. Listen, help comes in to make a stand. And that's what we want you ladies to do. We want you to take a stand so that the men will stand up.
So listen now, ladies. And again, I don't bash men. I'm just
no, we're not bashing men. We are not bashing men.
I'm just speaking from the male perspective to help women. I'm speaking from the male perspective to help women. So here's what I'm gonna close with. I want to close with this. When I talk about women take a stand and the man will stand up, I think that was the
that's it. That's it.
Listen to me good now. I'm gonna go over it again if I can remember. Analyze your situation.
Yes.
It's okay. I know you got a lot of time invested in it. I know all that. I know y'all been dating for 10, 15, 20 years. I know all that. And you still ain't put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. So listen. Analyze your situation. Change your expectations.
Yes.
You have to. You got to up your standards. Up your standards. So here I'm going to close with this last thing. This is the last word I'm going to say to you tonight.
Okay.
And I actually said this the other week, but it's worth repeating.
Okay.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to really think about this. Marriage, sexual relations were meant for marriage.
True that.
Sexual relations, God instituted that for marriage.
True that.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I waited until marriage, because I didn't. And most of us who are on it would tell the truth.
True that.
That we didn't.
That's right.
Fine. Okay, that's water under the bridge, as they would say. So here's what I want you to really think about. And I'm talking to the ladies now. I want you to really think about, is it really worth it to continue to live in a place in your mind where you think that sex is going to hold him there?
No, sir.
Let me ask it another way. Now I won't ask, I'm going to say it. If you listen to me, Linda. If you listen to me, Linda.
Right.
And you take sex out of the equation.
That's right.
Because I've been using Haitians tonight. If you take sex out of the equation, you will have a chance to really see the real representation.
That's good, man. That's quality.
Oh man, them Haitians be coming up to me like crazy.
That's
man.
good quality
That was good,
stuff right there.
That was a good little phrase. I don't have no notes. It just comes to me. I'm sorry.
And you can't get him to repeat.
You can't get me to repeat. I don't remember what
That's
I said.
why we have the stenographers.
I remember what I said. I said,
if you take sex out of the equation, then you will
really get a chance to see the real representation.
That's good.
In other words, who he has been representing all this time.
That's good.
So write that last quote down for me, Nicole or Tamika. Take sex out of the equation.
Yep.
And you will see the real representation.
That's quality right there, honey. So listen.
I'm going to close on that.
I was about to say, so listen, Big Brother LK has given us another night just for the ladies and the men. We hope, men, that you didn't feel like we were bashing you, but listen.
If they did, they'd be okay.
We want the real kings to stand up.
That's all.
Ladies, listen, if you believe what I'm saying right now, show our men who are on with us tonight.
Show them some love.
Show them some love. We ain't doing this to bash you, men. We want the real kings to stand up. Listen, ladies, we love our men. We want our kings. We want them to represent. But ladies, it's up to us to take a stand so that the men will stand up. We appreciate you all coming on tonight. Listen, LK's about to give away 2 books. So when he calls your name, make sure that you inbox him. Inbox him with your address so he can make sure that he gets you this book. Listen, he is dropping 2 books out. Hey, honey, we got some people on IG who have been going in tonight. So we got to make sure we give them books as well.
Hit the IG person up too then.
Yep. So listen, Sonia Acree, make sure that you inbox me so I can make sure we get a book to you. Yeah. And then on Facebook,
I'm only on the watch party side. I'm gonna pull a name from over here and I'll inbox you because I can't shut down the watch party. So I know I'm gonna do Emma Jones.
All right, Emma Jones, make sure that you DM him so he can make sure he gets a book out to you. He's gonna autograph it and send it out.
I'm gonna give away 5 books today.
Oh my God!
I'm just in the, how you say, I'm in the.
Do I need to write these people down? Because when he get off, he be like, "Who am I sending books to?"
Okay, Emma Jones, I need you to send me your information. I need who is Tanya? I need Tanya Shed, and I need that Instagram person.
Tanya Shed, got her.
All right, and then
Sonia?
let me get I need to scroll down, and I hate to do this on here, but I'm gonna have to.
We're gonna have to do it.
I need to get Lakeisha Millich.
All right.
I'm gonna scroll to stop at the next person. Lakeisha Millich and Nicole, you already got one. Glenda Jones.
Glenda Jones.
I just scrolled now, so I just scrolled. I'm sorry. I have my hand in there.
So we got it. So yes, we thank you all for coming.
Run the names down again real quick.
We got it. Emma Jones, Sonia Acree, Tanya Shed, Lakeisha Millich, and Glenda Jones. You guys are getting a book tonight. We appreciate you guys watching us. We are here Wednesdays at 9 o'clock and Sundays at 7, sheltered in with the Nightons. And listen, before you get off, tell us where you guys are watching us from. We love your comments. Listen, we do. As soon as we get off with you guys, we go back and we read the comments and we just crack up because you guys are so funny and so engaging, and we just love being here with you guys. And if there's a particular topic that you want the Nightons to cover, send it to us. Listen, sometimes we will go straight on what you guys are commenting on in the moment and answer your questions. We've done that a couple of times. So make sure you give us a topic if there's something specific that you want us to talk about. We are here. We are not experts. We are just experienced, and we love to share our experience with you. So we thank you guys for watching us.
Listen, show us some love. Show us some love, please, if you enjoyed yourself tonight. Show us some love, okay? meaning hit the heart button. Tell somebody else about it. Oh, go to My Relationship Movement on Facebook. We have a My Relationship YouTube channel. I need to upload about another 40, 50, 60 videos over there. But My Relationship Movement. Also, check out Dr. Tracy Knighton. That's her right there. Dr. T. Nova Counseling and Consulting. Nova, N-O-V-A Counseling and Consulting here on Facebook. And NovaCC.net. Yep. Listen, appreciate y'all showing the love. I really appreciate that because I really just want to be a help. I'm not trying to bash men. I'm just trying to help us men do better because we done played the game long enough. It's time to step up and stand up. Good people, appreciate y'all coming on tonight. We love y'all. See y'all Sunday at 7. Don't know what the topic's going to be yet, but we'll be waiting to hear from you. And you give me one, I'll show, talk about it. Talk about whatever you want me to talk about. I don't care. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye-bye.